good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really rackets up on opening week.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I don't even know.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater.
I'm in the training.
Down by the Broncos, it's a sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Definitely let me get him. Come on, man.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
I got Greedy Williams. I got Desmond King.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. This is Elliott. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ooh. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
6 yards on that last play.
I got to train
2nd and 4.
You can get the goal to train out. Exactly.
Elliott. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 35.
Like my offense, they did the CPU definitely did
up there as the drive will continue. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd conversion.
It's a game.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this is caught at the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
From 13 yards out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Ooh, shit.
7. Broncos, nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10. Their own 24-yard line.
All right.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Preston Smith there on the stop.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Like, my defense just needs a little work, you know. That's it. But Devin King will be
here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston going deep for Diggs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Titans. They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm saying I'm playing my damn game now.
One more in here before the quarter breaks.
Nah, I'm playing I think Pine Brother.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Samuel bringing in the sling.
Tennessee.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, damn, why did I call that fucking timeout? Oh, fuck, I was stretching.
First of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
You got a receiver.
They'll run with Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Elliott. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Mark.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know if it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the get tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And bring up 4th down.
Not 28, that's weird. That nigga only been in the league like 3 years.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Probably
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Broncos take over.
I don't want to go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now on first down, Mostert stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Good play defensively. It'll be a loss of 1. 2nd down coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Winston to throw it this time. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Good shit, nigga.
Quinnen Williams.
Quinnen.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Third and long for Winston. Dancing to his left. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Damn, I missed the fucking field goal.
Oh, this is the extra point.
That makes sense.
And our score stays right where it is.
An X Factor and another receiver for one receiver, nigga.
So they'll get another shot.
Nigga, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give you an X Factor. What is Kid coming with a 71?
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
For a 91 and what, 74, 75?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job 1 here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And able to get
it's like, I'll make the stop when I get to the last play.
Before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Winston going deep for Diggs. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Give me that. Another pick.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he rifles one incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. It's now 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Ball carrier.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they wanted for the opening play of this drive.
Let's see what the nigga Q7 got. We'll get him a little retarded team.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a third down conversion of 24.
That shit lad like fuck on that throw.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Mooney got plus.
That's caught by Waller.
Well, my nigga done that. Mooney ain't getting no plays.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. That's good. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Off the play fake, Winston. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Play fake. Winston. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back.
Yeah, I think KJ said it was. Hey, this nigga better not quit. He done paused the game.
Damn, John, you got him quitting, huh?
Get the 47-yard.
I'm up 16-0.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They go play action. Winston.
My D-line, bro. His O-line suck, bro.
Their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there.
Why would you want to do that?
They're indeed going. It's Winston. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Man, it's caught.
He just, oh my God.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Robert Foster in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score will stay right where it is. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
That's my team.
And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Well, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 yards there, and a Denver first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Play action now, Winston. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Broncos.
On first and 10, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That nigga said.
A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Let me get Ruben.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the
playing Justin Simmons got fucking 2 picks already.
Greedy right there.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Down right around the 25.
Number 21.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Bridgewater looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Taken down at the
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
up second.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And now look at him go.
Damn, tripping.
The 30. The 20. Woo! Give me some. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Broncos. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage. and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, this throw caught left side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive
another touchdown. Let's get it.
I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for the offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's third down.
They'll probably spend a little
he got Marquise too? Oh, fuck.
I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Stephon Diggs. 75 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
On for the point after.
No, we're not.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Elliott. Room here to run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On play action, they'll throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 60 yards. 15-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 2
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Winston. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
They'll run with Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game, 26-26. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier, Vita Vea on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Now Winston. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Going for it all. And this will be caught.
Wow.
They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
This game is fucking stupid.
Got to see it making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.
That's fucking stupid, man.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Broncos, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit.
Fuck.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much less on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies.
He advancing the league.
Yeah,
Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it.
I tried to. I don't even know if I got a force one or what, bro. At this point, I just don't even care no more.
Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
Oh, I won. Stay less.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down with my wrist, turn the talk a lot. I got both my girls head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Touch on my black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We gotta get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to work? I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Show me what you got.
Flag on the plate. Yeah. That's a flag on the plate. Yeah. Flag on the plate. Hold up. That's a flag on the plate. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stand. Call me tired, girl. I get the hole, then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the plate. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the plate. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks. That's a whole field. He don't want no championship. Get him out of here. I just gotta say like I ran up on the backfield. I just gotta say like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake. Make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers. We ain't staying there. Running off the block. Yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? I'm on purple. I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touch